Good evening, students, faculty, family members, and guests. Welcome to the 2021 Scholarship Ceremony. My name is Eileen Eustace, and I am the principal here at Berlin High School. It is an honor and a privilege to be here tonight as we continue to celebrate the achievements of our Berlin High School seniors. Tonight is a very special night as we honor our students with scholarships to help them pursue their post-secondary endeavors. It is important for all of us to recognize that this evening would not be possible without the generosity of others who contribute to the many scholarships awarded to our students. This includes families, organizations, and businesses, most from our local community. 145 scholarships will be awarded this evening, totaling well over $120,000. These scholarships are often honoring the memory of others, beloved family members, former educators and students, and community members, all who made significant and lasting contributions to Berlin High School and our community. As each of you receive a scholarship this evening, know that you are being recognized as a tribute or representation of others. Your service, your dedication to studies, your commitment, your grit, your grace, and your kindness reminded the many various selection committees of the people they want to honor. It is through you that legacies continue to go on to accomplish your goals and dreams. Thank you to everyone who supported our students with donations, fundraising, and other efforts. This night would not be possible, and we look forward to welcoming our presenters back to school next year. Congratulations to our parents and guardians. Thank you for supporting your child's journey through Berlin High School. I am sure you are very proud this evening. Please note that some of our recipients may not have been able to be present this evening, but we will announce their scholarships. We are currently live streaming and recording this event for present and future viewing. Students, as you hear your name called, please come forward to Mrs. Rice or Mrs. Mayette, who will present you with an envelope here in the center of the stage. And make sure you smile so your parents can get a nice photo opportunity, okay? Next up, I would like to introduce Mrs. Rice, who will present the first set of awards and scholarships.
Good evening. My name is Rachel Rice, and I am the Library Media Specialist here at Berlin High School and one of the scholarship coordinators. Tonight, we will begin with 2 academic awards. The Connecticut Seal of Biliteracy is an honor for students who demonstrate proficiency in English and a second language. Earning this seal celebrates multilingualism as an asset for success in a 21st century society. It provides employers with a method of identifying Connecticut high school graduates with biliteracy skills and helps universities recognize students with language skills. This is valuable for native English speakers learning world languages, English learners who have mastered English or other world languages, and heritage world language speakers. The following senior has earned the Seal of Biliteracy, which she will receive on her diploma at graduation. On behalf of Jessica Ramey, the World Language Supervisor, we would like to recognize Haley Cohen for Spanish. The Berlin High School Scholastic Awards are given to seniors who have made honor roll all 15 quarters of their high school career. We are pleased to honor this award to Jacob Lindsay. Now we will move on to our scholarship awards. The Joseph and Stephanie Kaminsky Memorial Scholarships are awarded to seniors planning to attend four-year colleges or universities who have shown high academic standing and a promise for success. This year's recipients are Emily Wisniewski, Susan Wisniewski, Nicholas Spinali, Emily Kalinsky, Emily LaChapelle, Daria Shavatsky, Marissa Burrell, Victoria Petruka, Christine Kolk, and Emma Johnson. The Marjorie E. Moore Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who has called Berlin home and shows promise for success in the future. This year's recipients are Kyle Latella, and Tristan Samard. The Berlin Lions Club Salutatorian Scholarship is awarded to the student with the second highest grade point average through 15 quarters in their tenure at Berlin High School. Congratulations to Michael Bryant. The Berlin High School Valedictorian Scholarship is awarded to the student with the highest grade point average through 15 quarters in their tenure at Berlin High School. Congratulations to Michaela Gorski. The Berlin Lions Club Scholarship is awarded to students based upon strong academic standing, participation in extracurricular activities, and commitment to community service. This scholarship is awarded over a period of 4 years. This year's recipients are Emily Wisniewski and Susan Wisniewski. The Christopher Labadia Memorial Scholarship was started to support high school seniors who exemplified the qualities of love, acceptance, loyalty, passion, and laughter. These traits represented the embodiment of Chris Labadia, and now through others, the family hopes to keep his spirit alive and strong for years to come. 5 years have passed since Chris left us, but his spirit is still shining bright in this year's 28 applicants. All were deserving, and so during these unprecedented times, the family decided to award 4 recipients. This year's award winners are Ava Dubuck, Ryan McGowan, Joseph Caracolia, and Casey Uriga. The David Piskorski Memorial Scholarship is presented in memory of David's lifelong dedication to the community. He practiced law for 40 years in the New Britain area until his retirement in 2007. This scholarship is awarded to a student who is planning to pursue an education in the field of criminal justice. This year's recipient is Devin O'Leary. Tyler Kopp was a 15-year-old teenager who loved Berlin, sports, friends, and family. He lived life to the fullest and gave 110% in whatever he did. Students are receiving this scholarship from the Kopp family because, according to their essays, you hold all the qualities that Tyler held dear to himself. Give 100% in everything you do, but most importantly, be a loyal friend, loving family member, and make this world a better place by being kind to everyone you encounter. Congratulations to this year's T. Kopp Scholarship recipients: Ava Dubuck, Joseph Caracolia, Nicholas Melville, and Jenna Zupp. The next scholarship is given in memory of long-time Berlin High School educator and coach to an individual with confidence and character. The Rex C. Smith Scholarship is awarded to someone who helps others on a consistent basis and is planning to enter the workforce or the military. This scholarship honors a hard worker, someone who will also look to take the extra step to make their work even better than expected. This year's recipient is Victoria Mayette. This next scholarship is given in memory of Dominic Del Conte, who was a guidance counselor for 37 years at Berlin High School. It is given to a high-achieving student who has earned a varsity letter in any sport, has demonstrated exceptional character, citizenship, community service, and sportsmanship during their years at Berlin High School. On behalf of the Del Conte family, I would like to present this scholarship to Casey Uriga. The Harold M. Sussman Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student with high academic standing who has dedicated their time to school and community involvement. This year's recipient is Sophia Ferragudo. The Leo J. Civitello Scholarships are being awarded tonight to two students who exemplify high academic achievements and athletic ability. Leo was a member of the class of 1993, where he served as class president, was a member of the National Honor Society, and a varsity soccer and baseball player. Leo was a charismatic student who loved learning and had a passion for people and giving back. Leo went on to play at Fairfield University and receive his degree cum laude. He pursued his love for finance and had a successful career on Wall Street. The recipients of these scholarships share the same qualities that Leo had: graduating with high academic honors, varsity athletes, pursuing a degree in business or finance, and have a love for Berlin and their community. We are happy to award the Leo J. Civitello Scholarships to Nicholas Spinelli and Jessica Boucher. This next scholarship is given in memory of Keith Benson Kramer and is awarded to a student who possesses a warm, outgoing personality, an ability to relate to others, and an intention to study music or music education at an accredited college or university. This student has also been an active member of the school community. This year's recipient for the Keith Benson Kramer Scholarship is David Del Giorno. The Berlin Land Trust has worked to preserve land in Berlin and surrounding towns since 1988. Since 1996, they have given the Cancelliere Scholarship to a student who has demonstrated an active interest in environmental conservation during their years at Berlin High School. This year's recipient is Gabrielle Foster. The next scholarship is given in memory of Sharon Lynn Swanson and is awarded to a student who has demonstrated strong commitment to community service. This year's recipients are Susan Vezhnevsky and Emily Vezhnevsky. The Cup of Tea Book Club Scholarship is given in memory of Patty Platos, a former world language teacher. This award is given to a student with a keen interest in world language and who has an appreciation and affinity for language. I am pleased to award this scholarship to Julia Bennett. The Cup of Tea Book Club Scholarship, given in memory of Seal Biscaglio, an avid reader. This scholarship is awarded to a student who loves to read and/or exemplifies school spirit, community involvement, and a love for Berlin. This year's recipient is John McGeever. Rita Pulcini was a 1975 graduate of Berlin High School. Her children created the Rita Pulcini Sacchetti Memorial Scholarship to give to a student who has excelled in the area of English, as Rita was in the process of becoming an English teacher. On behalf of the Pulcini and Sacchetti families, I am pleased to award this scholarship to Julia Bennett. The Berlin Education Association scholarships are awarded to students who have exemplified strong academic achievement through their Berlin schools education. This year's recipients are Julia Oakes, and Abigail Furlan.
Good evening. I am Evelisa Mayette, an English and capstone teacher here at Berlin High School. I'm also one of the coordinators for the scholarship committee. Congratulations to all of our exceptional students. We couldn't be more proud of you and your accomplishments. The Berlin High School Athletic Boosters Association established these scholarships to acknowledge student athletes who are not only proven athletes on the field of play, but who also exhibit dedication, leadership, sportsmanship, and good character. These scholarships are given in memory of or in honor of someone who is important to BHS sports. The Marie Siegel Scholarship is awarded to Connor Therian. The Jim Zippadelli Scholarship is awarded to Tyler Rice. The Vic Lavender Scholarship is awarded to John McGeever. The Vic Beccaro Scholarship is awarded to Matthew Tierney. The George Hall Scholarship is awarded to Megan Parada. And the Robert Peckrell Scholarship is awarded to Gabrielle Foster. The Lucian Giramonti Scholarship is awarded to Carly Grega. The Jim DeRocher Scholarship is awarded to Stephanie Poulin. The Athletic Boosters also awards 2 scholarships presented to the CIAC Scholar Athletes as determined by BHS administration. This year, our CIAC athletes are receiving the scholarships in memory of 2 special coaches, Jim Day and Rex Smith. The Jim Day Scholarship is awarded to Jenna Zupp. The Jacob, gave it away, Jacob. They are. I don't know if you heard him, but he said they're going to rename the scholarship after me. The Rex Smith Scholarship is awarded to Jacob Lindsay. This next scholarship is being given in honor of Barbara Jerzyk. Barbara was an assistant coach for the Unified team when she passed away. Barbara was an avid supporter of the team. She was thrilled to be part of the Unified team, and it meant the world to her to be able to work with the athletes. This year's recipients are Michael Bryant, Tyler Cloutier, and Connor Therian. The Dennis F. Antonacci Jr. Memorial Scholarship was created as a tribute to honor Dennis F. Antonacci Jr., who passed away in 1994, months before turning 25 years old. This scholarship is given in Dennis's memory to a student that has achieved academic excellence and has a desire to further their education in the field of social work, counseling, or psychology. This year's recipient is Ashley Wenzel. The Kensington Garden Club awards a scholarship to a student who has shown a keen interest and enthusiasm in pursuing a career in one or more of the following fields: agriculture, agronomy, botany, conservation, environmental control, forestry, horticulture, landscape design, land management, or plant science. This year's recipient of the Kensington Garden Club Scholarship is Gabrielle Foster. The next scholarship is given in memory of Nick Zuck, a talented athlete who passed away in 2016 after a brave and courageous battle with leukemia. Nick gave his heart and soul for his love of football. This memorial fund was created to honor Nick's memory and legacy as Berlin High School for many years to come. This year's recipients embody all that was important to Nick: his love of family, football, food, and friends. On behalf of the Zuck family, I'd like to present the Nick Zuck Memorial Scholarships to Joseph Caracoglia, John McGeever, and Nicholas Melville. The John E. Canary Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who has been actively involved in sports, has maintained good academic standing, and dedicated community involvement. This year's recipient is Victoria Pietruha. The Berlin Little League Scholarship is awarded to a previous Little League baseball or softball player. This year's recipients are Martina Bergio, oh, we have a page out of order.
You did get it. We're just out of order.
Where's my 26? Oh my gosh. Here it is. Okay, she'll be back. The John E. Canary Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who has been actively involved in sports, has maintained good academic standing, and dedicated community involvement. This year's recipient is Victoria Pietrucha. The East Berlin Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship is given in memory of Tyler A. Kopp and is awarded to a student whose family has a personal connection to the fire department. This year's recipient is Robin Jorsey. The next scholarship is given in memory of James W. McDermott and is awarded to a student who has participated and made significant contributions in one of the following organizations: band, drill team, color guard, chorus, or drama club. On behalf of the McDermott family, I am pleased to award the James W. McDermott Scholarship to Clemens Henning. The Berlin Playhouse of Performing Arts offers its next scholarship to a senior who will further his or her education in the field of performing arts or related field in a post-high school program of study. This year's recipient of the Berlin Playhouse Performing Arts Scholarship is Abigail Furland. The Berlin High School Band Parents Scholarship recognizes students for their leadership and service to the high school band program. This year's recipients are Allison Kavanaugh, Michaela Gorski, Clemens Henning, Brendan Melcarney, Ryan McGowan, Gina Scalero, and Alexandra Tsetso. And Marek Grabowski. The Gloria Biscaglio Bosco Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior planning to major in education. This student shows a promise for success as demonstrated by his or her participation in school and community activities. This year's recipients are Jasmine Metcalf, and Alexandra Tsetso. The next scholarship is awarded in memory of Joseph E. Pavano, Jr., a longtime advocate of higher education and former educator and administrator. It is awarded to a young rising college student who plans to become an educator. The family hopes to see this student go on to potentially impact hundreds throughout their career, as Joseph Pavano did in the West Hartford, New Britain public school systems. This year's recipient is Hannah Foote. The Berlin Little League Scholarship is awarded to a previous Little League baseball or softball player. This year's recipients are Martina Bergio, Casey Arriga, James Ellis, and Nicholas Spinelli. The Berlin High School Faculty Scholarship in memory of longtime Berlin High educator and principal George Sinnott awards scholarships to graduating students who have demonstrated a genuine commitment to the high school community and who have, through his or her cooperation and dedication, made a positive impact on Berlin High School. This year's recipients are Gina Scalero, and Peter Cohen. The Berlin High School Counseling Department honors students who are considered to be well-rounded individuals and demonstrate qualities of good character, citizenship, perseverance, and a promise for success. This year's School Counseling Department scholarships are awarded to Shannon Flaherty, Ashley Wenzel, and Erica Lavoie. The Berlin Youth Soccer Association recognizes students who have participated in the Berlin Youth Soccer program for at least 3 seasons and plan to attend an accredited university, college, or junior college. This year's recipients are Telly Arce, Ryan McGowan, Isabella Rockhill, and Ashley Wenzel. The Berlin Youth Lacrosse Association recognizes student athletes that have demonstrated leadership, commitment, and motivation through participation in Berlin Youth Lacrosse and in the community, school, or local organizations. This year's Berlin Youth Lacrosse Association awards its scholarships to Cole Primo. The Mitchell King Memorial Scholarship was created by the family of Edward and Jean Mitchell King. It is awarded to a student who has shown excellence and promise in the field of science. Edward and Jean resided in Berlin since the early 60s and raised 4 children, all of whom graduated from Berlin High School. Jean was a 1948 graduate of the University of Connecticut, majoring in microbiology, and Edward graduated from the University of Hartford. Both valued education, and the family is proud to honor this year's recipients: Bella Crossley, and Michaela Gorski.
Hi, my name is Patty Pyrus. I'm the school counseling supervisor here, and I'm very honored to be able to present the next set of scholarships. The Berlin High School Alumni Scholarship is awarded by the graduating class of 2020 to a student involved in school clubs or organizations for at least 2 years. This scholarship is given to a student who has shown scholarship, leadership, and service. This year's recipients are Ryan McGowan, and Benjamin Rowe. The Jim Day Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of the former teacher and longtime coach and is awarded to seniors who have demonstrated a genuine commitment to the Berlin High School community and, through his or her dedication, has made a positive impact on Berlin High School. Congratulations to this year's recipients: Martina Bergio, and Tyler Rice. The Hubbard School Scholarship is awarded to a student who attended Hubbard Elementary School for at least 3 years and is continuing his or her education in the field of education or human resources. This year's recipient is Isabella Rockhill. The Catherine McGee Middle School PTO Scholarship is awarded to an alumnus of McGee Middle School who has worked to his or her academic potential at Berlin High School while participating in extracurricular activities and is considered to be a well-rounded person and student. This year's recipient is Ava Dubuck. The Central Connecticut Lawn Service awards a scholarship in memory of Travis Frisk. This scholarship is awarded to a senior who is pursuing a degree in horticulture, turf or golf course management, landscape management, or environmental science at an accredited college or university. This year's recipient is Gabrielle Foster. The Kensington Volunteer Fire Department offers this next scholarship in memory of Lino J. Corvey. It is awarded to a student whose family has a personal connection to the fire department. This year's recipient is Nicholas Pulcini. The Kensington Berlin Rotary Community Service Scholarship is awarded to a student who has been an active member of the Berlin High School Interact Club. The recipient has displayed academic achievement and an exemplary level of community service. This year's scholarship goes to Jenna Zupp. Habitat for Humanity is an organization committed to providing affordable housing to people who could not otherwise afford it. Our chapter at BHS volunteers in helping to build the houses, and we also work to fundraise for Hartford Habitat for Humanity. This year's recipient of the Hartford Habitat for Humanity Scholarship has been incredibly reliable, dedicated, and responsible, and who has led the chapter as president. This year's recipient was the leader of the most successful fundraiser the group has ever had. Congratulations to Daria Zarwaki. The Ernest Growth Memorial Scholarship is given by Springbrook Ice and Fuel Service and is awarded to a senior who is planning to pursue a degree in business. Additionally, the student has been an active member of the school and greater community by participating in one of the various business clubs, such as DECA Business Club, Junior Achievement, and/or Future Business Leaders of America. This year's scholarship goes to Joshua Boyce. The Upbeat Big Vin Award and Scholarship was established by the student members of the Peer Leadership Program as a way to remember their friend, Big Vin Biscoglio. It is presented each year to a group of senior peer leaders who have demonstrated through their effort, support, dedication, and commitment the spirit which Vin brought to the program. It is considered the highest award in this program. This year's recipients are Ting Fisher, Jasmine Metcalf, Alexandra Ross, Gina Scalero, and Connor Therian. The Donald Delisle Peer Leader Award and Scholarship was established to honor Don Delisle, a longtime teacher and assistant principal at Berlin High School. At his passing, the Upbeat Core Team established this award to recognize senior house leaders who have made a special contribution to the program through their commitment and involvement as house leaders. This year's recipients are Isabella Rockhill, and Julia Bennett. The Thomas F. Galvin Award, Pathfinder Award, and Scholarship was established to honor Thomas Galvin, a longtime principal at Berlin High School and one of the founders of the Upbeat program. Tom was a leader who loved to challenge people to try new things and to expand their skills. This award is presented each year to a senior member of the program who has demonstrated a willingness to take on challenges. This year's award recipients are Kelly Kozlowski, and Abigail Furland. Sandy DeVivo was a very active member of the Berlin Upbeat community team. At her passing, the Upbeat peer leaders decided to conduct a fundraiser with the proceeds going to a scholarship to be given each year in her memory. The Sandy DeVivo Scholarship is given to senior members of the Peer Leader Program who have demonstrated the sense of determination and dedication that Sandy demonstrated every day. This year's recipients are Gabrielle Foster, and Elizabeth Swan. The Mitchell-Doloff Award and scholarships are given in honor of Alice Mitchell, her parents, Mary and Jim Mitchell, and her aunt and uncle, Marie and George Doloff. The Mitchell-Doloff Peer Leader Award and scholarships are given each year to the senior members who have demonstrated a high degree of commitment and dedication to the Berlin Upbeat program, and who demonstrate through their actions and in their daily lives the principles on which the program is founded. This year's recipients are Hannah Foote, and Tia Mae Summers. Sandy Ma Crow was one of the original members and developers of the Upbeat program. Known to her peer leaders as Ma Crow, Sandy was an inspiration and much-loved mentor to thousands of peer leaders. Sadly, Ma Crow passed away in 2011, but her memories and life lessons live on in the lives of everyone she touched. The Upbeat program decided that a wonderful way to remember Sandy would be to establish the Sandy Ma Crow Scholarship, to be presented annually to the senior leaders who have demonstrated extraordinary dedication and commitment to the program and to the ideals of service and leadership upon which the program is based. This year's recipients are Michaela Gorski, and Caitlin Zuck. The Mary E. Griswold Upbeat Scholarship is given to a student who attended Griswold School and has demonstrated good citizenship, self-motivation, enthusiasm, and perseverance in working toward their potential at Berlin High School. This year's recipient is Jasmine Metcalf. The Willard School Upbeat Scholarship is given to a student who attended Willard School and through his or her high school years in the Upbeat program dedicated their time and effort into helping to make a positive impact through community service to Willard School. This year's recipient is Abigail Furland. The Vincent F. Biscaglio Memorial Scholarship is awarded to graduating seniors who plan to pursue a degree at an accredited four-year college or university. The recipients of this scholarship have demonstrated qualities of leadership, character, and service to their school and community. This year's awards go to Jasmine Metcalf, and Emily Kalinsky. The Kimberly R. Miller Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student who's been a contributing member of the Berlin High School swim team. This student has shown determination and commitment in achieving her academic and swim goals. This year's recipient is Kelly Chmielewski. The Kiwanis Technology Education Scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated academic achievement and interest in their technology education coursework. This year's recipient is Ryan Schweitzer.
The Kiwanis Delaney Scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated academic achievement, has displayed a positive attitude, and has exceeded the expectations of the Berlin High School faculty. This year's recipient is Tori Cascone. The Kiwanis Family and Consumer Science Scholarship is awarded to a student who has demonstrated academic achievement and interest in their family and consumer science coursework. This year's recipient is Ashley Wenzel. The Kiwanis Senior Growth and Contribution Scholarship is given to a student that has shown personal and academic growth throughout his or her 4 years and has contributed to Berlin High School in a variety of ways. This year's recipient is Tia Mae Summers. The Berlin Volunteer Fire Department and Ed Haber Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student continuing his or her education at an accredited institution planning to study one of the following: fire service, law enforcement, criminal justice, medicine, or environmental studies. This year's recipient is Emily LaChapelle. Lindsay Duhane, a BHS graduate of 2005, was an avid lover of music, and it infiltrated her life. When Lindsay unexpectedly passed away in 2008 at the young age of 21, her family knew that she would want to give back to her community and share her love of music. This scholarship was created for students who also hold that same passion Lindsay did and who want to continue pursuing their passion for music. This year, 2 students truly exemplify the profile of the student the family was looking for: a love of music in their lives and desire to pursue their passion in the future. On behalf of the Duhane, Johnston, and Raton families, we offer our sincere congratulations and well wishes. The recipients of this year's scholarship are Julia Bennett, and Abigail Furland. The Alan M. and Rosalind W. Humes Humanitarian Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing a degree in a humanitarian discipline, including but not restricted to social work, nursing, teaching, medicine, or legal aid. The recipient of this award must be a member of a faith community and has demonstrated future potential to succeed. This year's recipient is Christine Colts. The Greater New Britain Bar Association is comprised of lawyers in the New Britain community. The organization traces its roots to the 1950s and is made up of lawyers who practice in small and large firms, corporate lawyers with ties to New Britain, prosecutors, and public defenders. The Greater New Britain Bar Association has held annual golf tournaments and hosted dinners with a goal of raising funds to donate to several local nonprofit groups such as the Friendship Center, Prudence Crandall Center, New Britain Parks and Recreation, and several others. For the first time, they are awarding a scholarship to a Berlin High School graduate who is pursuing a degree in a law enforcement field. This year's recipient is Hannah Wolowski. The Jane Beebe Watershoot Memorial Scholarship is given by Berlin Congregational Church to a Berlin High School student who has participated in community projects independently or through school activities over the past 4 years. Preference for this scholarship is given to a student planning to study media, library science, English, drama, or horticultural sciences. This year's recipient is Elizabeth Swan. The Hospital of Central Connecticut Auxiliary Joan Barton Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing education in the healthcare field with an interest in mental health. This year's recipient will be pursuing a degree in nursing. We are pleased to award this scholarship to Cole Primo. The Hospital of Central Connecticut Auxiliary Phyllis Wisniewski's Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing education in the healthcare field and has a history of volunteerism. This student has achieved academic success, is involved in extracurricular activities, and demonstrates great potential for continued achievement. This year's recipient is Christine Colts. The Berlin High School Senior Choral Scholarships are given to graduating seniors who have demonstrated continued commitment to the BHS choral program and have found success in performing arts throughout their high school career. Preference is given to students who have gone above and beyond to support and promote the choral program by exploring multiple avenues of vocal performance both in and out of the Berlin community. Driven with passion, purpose, fueled with passion, and performing with pride, these students represent some of the best that BHS has to offer. This year's recipients are Brendan Melcarne, and Ryan McGowan. William P. and Janet C. McCormick Scholarship is awarded to students in the top 20% of the graduating class with outstanding volunteerism in the school or community. This year's recipients are Emily Wisniewski and Susan Wisniewski. The Paul and Mary Karam Music Scholarship is awarded to a student in good academic standing, planning to pursue a course of study in the field of music, including music education at an accredited college or university. This student must have been an officer, student leader, drum major, or section leader at Berlin High School. This year's recipient is Allison Kavanaugh. The Ruth M. and Adolph J. Betterini Scholarship is awarded to students pursuing a degree in either engineering or a field of medicine. Students must display good citizenship in their school and community, be hardworking, driven to achieve, and motivated. The students must also show evidence of community service beyond the district requirement. This year's recipients are Emily Wisniewski and Susan Wisniewski. The Stanley Sangalotti Memorial Scholarship is awarded by the Friends of Berlin Visiting Nursing Association. The scholarship is given in memory of Stanley Sangalotti, who was a guidance counselor for many years at Berlin High School. By his continuing service to the community after his retirement, he was an inspiration to all. This scholarship is given to a student continuing their education in nursing. This year's recipient is Victoria Petruja. The William J. Tommaso Foundation Scholarship is awarded to a student who demonstrates academic performance at Berlin High School. The student must display motivation, academic ability, good character, and potential for success. This year's recipient is Daria Shervatsky. And our final scholarship this evening, the Berlin High School Interact Club Scholarship is awarded to graduating senior members of the club who have shown continuous commitment to bettering the community through service projects, years of dedication to the club, and leadership training through positions on the board and attendance at the Rotary Youth Leadership Training event. The selected seniors have consistently demonstrated the club's motto, service above self, in their lives. This year's recipients are Ting Fisher, Gina Scalero, Daria Sharvatsky, Stephanie Poulin, and Julia Bennett. Please join me in another round of congratulatory applause for our scholarship recipients this evening. I applaud you in all that you have accomplished. It has been quite a year. I am proud to be your principal and can't wait to see where your next journey takes you. Just as many of our BHS alumni have done here tonight, I hope you too will find ways to honor future Berlin High School students. Remember that you are forever a redcoat. I would like to extend a special thank you to Mrs. Mayette and Mrs. Rice for coordinating the scholarship process and this evening's celebration. Thank you to both of you. It is a tremendous amount of work. Families, you may meet your students outside on the patio area, and we want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. Have a wonderful night. Thank you again. Congratulations.